What's up, nation? It's your boy Mojo here with episode 15 of the Pod Show. Got special guest Swag Jeff with me today from Raiders Fan Radio. You can check him out and Murf and Mosh and their shows on Murf's Fan Cave, where you can find all my podcasts. And you can get our podcasts on Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, the whole thing. We're going to be talking about beer. Got a couple great beer reviews for you. We're going to be talking about linebackers. We're going to talk about our draft prospect guys, and we're also going to be talking about free agency prospects, inside, outside linebackers, and break those down for you. And then we're going to be taking voicemails. We might have a couple triple OGs this week. Hey, we'll see when we get there, right? Contest. We're about 710 subscribers. Make sure you share it, man. Get the word out there. I'm itching. Tweet it. Post it. Retweet it, whatever it is you're going to do. Get this information out there. Tell your people about it, right? Co-workers, family, whatever. Let's get there, man. I reach 1,000. I'm gonna pick a name out of the hat randomly. It's gonna be in a computer program. I'm not screwing anybody over here. And you get your chance to win either that autographed Derek Carr helmet or that autographed Jonathan Abram jersey. Please make sure you get that information out. Hey, don't forget to check me out on my socials. And then don't forget to subscribe. That's the most important thing for me. On the YouTube there, just subscribe and then click that bell. And once you click that bell, you're going to get all the notifications every time I post something up. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoy the show this week. I can't wait to see what Swaggy J's all about today. Let's go. All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Mojo, man, coming to you with a special guest. Actually, I think maybe he's having a special guest because
we're bringing you in.
Yeah, man, Swaggy J's got me in the fan cave right now.
Hey, you're on the swag cam.
Swag cam. First time? Is this the first time anybody else has been on swag cam? Oh no, your dad.
Yeah, my dad was here, but you're the first Raider fan that's been on the swag cam besides me.
I'm on the swag cam. I feel honored.
You should be. It's a big honor. It's a big honor.
Before we start drinking beer, Swaggy, and it gets too crazy, why don't you share your socials with the peeps that watch the old Mojo Pod Show there, man? Where can they find you?
Well, you can find me anywhere at Raiders Fan Radio, Instagram, Twitter at Raiders Fan Radio, Facebook at Raiders Fan Radio Podcast, and wherever Murf's Fan Cave and Raiders Fan Radio is, you will find your boy Swaggo.
You'll find your boy Swaggo on all the Murf's Fan Cave stuff. So I try to remember. So it goes. Let's see how I did. I go Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, and then I was throwing in one because I thought it was pretty cool. iHeartRadio.
Ah, yeah, there you go. There you go. My dad works for iHeartRadio.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, that makes us all colleagues then.
I'll put in a good word for you, Mojo.
Put in a good word for me. I'm going to be looking for a promotion or at least a job here in about 2.5, 3 years, man.
Okay. Deal.
So, yeah, I'm not moving to Tennessee. It's not going to happen. But
it's a good place. It's a good place to be.
What are you drinking?
Man, I'm keeping a local. I'm keeping a local here in Middle Tennessee, and I'm going to be going to Tailgate Brewery, and I'm going to be having a peanut butter milk stout. Yeah, that's good.
So Tailgate Brewing. So that's in Nashville?
It is. It's in Nashville, and it's actually a really cool place to hang out and watch sporting events and stuff like that. It's an awesome place. Good, and it's a nice creamy thick beer, peanut buttery, and it's delicious.
It sounds like the kind of beer that's going to give you a pretty good foam stash.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I've already got a mustache, so I gotta be careful with it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a clinger.
Yeah, it's a clinger. It's a stage 5 clinger. Am I allowed to crack this?
Man,
How
crack
this
that sucker open, man.
Let's
Crack
get
her
in this
open.
beer. Let's get in this beer right here.
Yeah, this damn beer, man.
Get in this beer right here. Take a look at this. We're gonna ASMR it.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look right here.
Whoa. Well, you got to your mic's covering it up now. Yeah, you got to show me that beer pouring there. There we go.
Yeah, get that nice pour in there.
See, that's a clinger, man. That's a stasher.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
All right.
And I got some silver and black UK going on up in here. It's good stuff.
Right. Well, I'll shout mine out real quick before I get into the story, so that way yours don't get too hot. So I'm drinking a State of Hazy IPA from Revision Brewing Company.
Okay.
So Revision is they're from Sparks, Nevada, which is right down by Naval Air Station Fallon. Spent a lot of time out there with doing all that fun helicopter and jet work down there. But this is the cool thing about Revision. So this dude, Jeremy Warren, he's also known as the Pliny Killer.
The Pliny Killer?
The Pliny Killer. So this guy's made some world-class gold medal award-winning IPA, double IPA, and triple IPAs. And he was working at a place called Knee Deep Brewing Company down here in California, but he wanted a little bit more freedom to do some crazy stuff, like some barrel-aged stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. So he broke from them, and he opened his own place up there with another guy. He's got another head brewer named Jeb Taylor, and they started Revision. And Revision's won all sorts of awards with their IPAs. And I'm telling you, they're quickly becoming one of my favorite breweries, man. My buddy Josh over at Keg and Bottle turned me on with these guys. But I'm going to see. So check this little bad boy out. Look at this can. So I got the green screen on, so I'm able to hang out with you in the fan cave there. But yeah, anything if it's transparent, that means it's green. So yeah,
like it.
Yeah, pretty good.
I like it. Yeah,
smells pretty good. So it's a 6%.
Uh-huh.
So, oh yeah. Let's see if we can hear that.
Good pour.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look how hazy it is.
Perfect.
Yeah. Pretty
good. Dig it.
Yep, got a little bit of carbonation in it, and she's pretty hazy, man. She's pretty hazy.
Yeah.
I'm smelling tangerine and a little bit of pineapple, I think.
Right on.
So let me do this here. Swaggy. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Other way.
Well, I guess that's towards you. Bring it towards you. Cheers right here, brother.
There we go.
Get in this beer.
Yeah, let's get in this beer. Cheers, Raider Nation. Ooh. How's that one doing you?
Creamy.
Creamy beige.
Nice.
Creamy beige.
Yeah, with a nice strong peanut butter taste.
It's got the peanut butter in it, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I dig it. So good. How about you?
It's medium mouthfeel. Obviously, it's cloudy, so it's not like a easy drinker. I think it's got. It didn't say what kind of hops they have in it, but I'm pretty sure it's like Citra and Simcoe, maybe a little Mosaic, but
right on.
Yeah, you get a lot of that tangerine and pineapple. So my nose was right. It told me the truth before it ran up on me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm tasting it, man. I'm tasting the ripe pineapple kind of. It's good. 6%.
Yeah.
Check them out. Revision Brewing Company. It's good stuff, man. You can get them probably anywhere. So not only is this an IPA, it's a Northeast style hazy IPA. So it kind of reminded me of Chuck and those guys when I bought it. So
right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Good beer.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, mine tastes more. It's kind of like a dessert beer.
Dessert beer.
And I don't know if there's such a thing as a dessert beer, but I feel like, yeah, it's got that sweet and salty and creamy. It's wonderful.
Well, take it from me. There's breakfast beer. There's lunch beer. There's dinner beer. There's dessert beer. There's night beer. There's midnight snack beer.
Beers that make you go night.
Beers that make you go night. Listen to Murf back there giggling in the back.
Yeah. My producer Murf's over here giggling.
Not here.
Oh no, he ain't here.
He's not here. Murf's not here. We could get a cameo, Murf, if you ever want to hop in the back there. It'd be fine. You know, we're not going to hold it against you, man. We don't want you stealing Swaggy's thunder here now, but
no. He does that every Wednesday night.
Not tonight. Not on the pod show, baby. Not on the pod show.
That's right.
Yeah. So I brought a little extra here so that if you and I need to crack open another.
Yeah, I got one in the holster.
That's good. Now, Swaggy J, I brought you here for a reason, and well, actually, you brought me there for a reason. I'm in the cave,
yes,
and that reason was not completely because we like beer, was it?
Not completely.
Mostly.
I mean it. Yeah. I mean, I definitely wanted to just have a beer with Mojo, but yeah, no, we need to talk a little Raider defense.
It's a little different having a beer with me when we're not in the parking lot of Oco, though, right?
Hey, that is true. Without a carne asada taco in my hand.
Hey, don't worry, Vegas is coming. We'll be there. We'll be there for the draft.
We will. Yeah, we will.
Okay, so how you want to do this, Swag? What I envisioned that we were going to talk about some linebackers. You know, we our defensive coordinator, Mr. Paul Gunther, needs some help in that area. He runs a 4-3, does a lot of double A gap shows that end up into, you know, like a cover 2. I don't think he's had a middle linebacker fast enough to play any Tampa 2 since he's been with the Raiders. I think that he probably would. It's a pretty complex scheme, and all we've ever heard was that he relied heavily on his safeties and his corners, his DBs, and his defensive line. They're kind of the key here, and linebackers are kind of a secondary thing in his defense. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, I think so.
So obviously that ain't working, dude.
Yeah, no. You need the fast middle linebacker to be able to drop back and help with the safeties.
Yeah, you can't run a Tampa 2 without a middle linebacker who's quick and can cover and can drop back and cover that gap, right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
But we also, from what I can see looking at some of Paul Gunther's film, we also have a need for quick outside linebackers, right? And especially, in my opinion, we need a good Sam. We need somebody that's going to cover these tight ends in the division, man. Look what we're up against. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And you need a fast outside linebacker not only to be a Sam, but to go out into the flat and help cover.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think Murf actually weighed in on social media with me the other night. I asked the question like, hey, man, you know, we keep talking about this Kenneth Murray kid. Is it important that we have a linebacker that can cover, or are we looking for somebody that's going to stop the run? What are we doing here? Not sure if Kenneth Murray's that guy. Not saying he doesn't have the talent or the aptitude to develop into that guy, but I'm not sure, looking at his film, that is the dude we're looking for. So that brought me to the point where I wanted to have this little show so we could talk about some free agents on the outside and inside linebacker position, and also talk a little bit about these kids that are coming up in the draft here that we could look at, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
What are you thinking when it comes to free agency? What would you like to see us do?
Well, there's obviously some big name guys, some guys that we've talked about, and I'm going to let you talk about some of those guys, but I am going to get into some sleepers.
Let's do it.
I'm going to get in sleepers. You want me to go first?
Sure. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking, man.
Yeah, so some sleepers that'll be kind of some inexpensive guys from just down the street from me, is a free agent by the name of Wesley Woodyard.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
Yeah, he's a little bit older. He's 34 years old. Coming off of, he's had a great long career in Tennessee. He's got good leadership. He wears a C on his chest. And you know what? I think he would be a great addition to help with some of these young guys, this young core of defensive guys that are going to be coming in, that already have come in. You know, maybe a guy like Woodyard can help Jonathan Abram and show him what it means to wear the C, because I think Abram will be wearing a C within the next year or two.
Totally agree. I think Abram is going to be the dog, man. He's going to be the guy on that defense before it's all said and done. And Paul Gunther's defense, just like we mentioned, relies heavily on that freaking safety. Hopefully, I'm a Carl Joseph fan. I'm good if they bring him back. I think that those two guys can be our safety guys going into the future.
Yes.
Eric Harris did a hell of a job for us this year as well. I wouldn't mind seeing him come back. But yeah, man. Now, is this? Would you recommend? Are you talking bringing Woodward in with the assumption that we're keeping Vontaze on staff?
You know what? I think either way. I think bringing in a guy that has the experience that he does and the leadership that he does. You know what? I think, bringing in a guy like that, inexpensive, could never hurt a team.
Got it. There's a free agent out there that's going to cost somebody a lot of money, right? There's a guy named Von Miller floating around.
That is true.
And he's made some kind of passive statements over the last couple of years that he would like to be wearing the silver and black. He's a donkey. I don't know how I feel about it. You can't argue with how great he is. He's not a coverage guy by no means. Mm-hmm. You bring a guy like Von Miller in to sack your quarterback. Like that's what he does.
Yep, absolutely.
But he would cost a lot of money.
Sure would. He's not getting younger.
He's not getting any younger. He's 31. And this last year, he got paid almost $20 million just in 2019. Yep. That's a lot of freaking money. But he had eight sacks, 20 quarterback hits, though.
It's true. Something we definitely use.
I'll tell you some guys that I'm looking at free agency. I'll throw one out. You got more guys?
I have one more.
Why don't you just go ahead and finish up then?
Okay. Well, this one's an easy one for me. He is already in silver and black. And I'm going to talk about my boy, Will Compton. Will Compton came into the year halfway through. I think the first game that he actually played in silver and black was the game that all of us were chilling, hanging out.
I think so,
playing
too.
Playing the Lions. We got to see him ball out his first game in silver and black. Played 9 games for the Raiders. Started 4 of them, but had 35 tackles. Had 35 tackles on the year, and if he had played the whole season and started 16 games, he would be second on the team in tackles behind Tahir Whitehead. I'm sorry, 39 tackles, not 35.
Wow.
But yeah, he would be second on the team in tackles if he had played the whole season. And John Gruden likes him. John Gruden said
he's a grinder, right? I mean, he's a grinder. He hustles, right?
The grinder. The last few games of the season, he wore the green dot. You're not going to give that responsibility to a guy that doesn't play. So, you bring up Will, right? So there's a push over at RFR to get Will on the show, right? Absolutely. Yeah, we're for the boys at Raiders Fan Radio, and I would assume we're for the boys at MOJOE'S PODSHOW. And we'd love to have this guy in the studio. Yeah, man. Yeah, his podcast, Bussin' with the Boys with Taylor Lewan, man, it's fun. It's just a fun show, and they're all about drinking some beers too and all that stuff. And yeah, you know what? I'd love to have the guy back in silver and black, and I'd love to have him sitting next to me at Murf's Fan Cave.
Drinking a beer.
Drinking a cold beer.
Listen up. If you're watching this, guys, listen, I know I only got 709 subscribers right now, okay? Which means we're a long ways off from 1,000. Ain't nobody getting no autographed gear till I get it. Now, listen.
I'm fixing to create like 309 fake accounts just so I can get that damn
so you can get the jersey. Yeah.
I want the jersey bad.
So listen here. Listen, go on your freaking social medias. Go on Twitter and tag Bussin' with the Boys. Tag Will Compton. Do whatever you're going to do. At him. Do whatever you're going to do. Let's get him on Raiders Fan Radio. Okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
I want to get him on there because I know he's got some crazy stories, dude. I bet he's got some stories about Speedos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, he just told a story the other day on his pod show or on his podcast about staying at a hotel in Oakland and how it smelled like homeless sex or something like that. What? It's just funny, man.
Funny stuff. Producer Murf, do I have to edit that out? Homeless sex?
No, and it's
so no, I'm good.
No, what was the other thing? It was homeless sex and something else.
He said like marijuana and homeless sex.
Yeah. So it smelled like weed and homeless sex.
Uh-huh.
That was the extended stay suites next to the Oakland Raiders facility.
Oh my God. Yeah. They call it it's Dirty Mike and the Boys. They call it what do they call it?
Call it a soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen. Yeah.
Isn't that a move? It's in the Kama Sutra, right? Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Yeah, that's from the other guys.
Yeah. Son, thanks for
it's called a soup kitchen.
Thanks for the F Shack. Son, Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Oh, that's so good.
Dude, we had a guy. All right, I'm gonna throw out a Navy one for you, man. So we I'm a helicopter guy, and we're on a carrier, and one of my old bosses, man, he watches me every week, and he knows who he is, and most people probably know who I'm talking about that watch this too. I got a call one night, man. Hey, man, need you to send somebody up, take a look at the helicopter, man. Something's going on. Something's going on in there, man, and I'm not happy about this, and young people are going to do what young people are going to do, and I'm not going to reveal any genders or anything like that.
Sure,
but they turned one of my helicopters into an F Shack. And we were known as Dirty Mike and the Boys for a solid 3 months on that cruise, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they weren't homeless people. These are the guys you see on Top Gun wearing the jerseys and launching them out and doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Got to do what they got to do, I guess.
It's human nature.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, man. Will Compton, get him on the show.
Yeah.
You
know what?
Will Compton.
They say Raiders Fan Radio is the kiss of death for Raider players, but not if you come here. Not if you come live to the show.
I will donate a 12-pack to the cause. I'll just Venmo you some money, Swaggy. You can go buy some good beer, and just that'll be my gift to Mr. Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Deal.
I heard that there's a corner that we're looking at this year named Long Beach that we're talking about bringing in, so that we can have Long Beach and Compton together on this track.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
That means trouble.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure if anybody understands what I'm talking about. So I like Joe Schobert. Do you know about Joe Schobert?
Yeah, man, from the Browns.
Man, from the Browns, dude. Joe Schobert is not only a tackling machine, right? 133 tackles, 2 sacks, right? He's also got freaking 4 interceptions, bro. He's a coverage guy.
Man could do it all.
He can do it all.
It's a tackling fuel.
He's a tackling fuel. Mama said, Mama said alligators are so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Happiness comes from rays of sunshine when you're feeling blue.
Yeah, Joe Schobert.
Bro, come on, baby.
Yep. So he's my top inside linebacker. I like Blake Martinez. He's from
I like him in coverage.
Coverage, man, from Green Bay. And old Blake there, he's also a tackling machine. He had over 80 tackles this year. And last but not least, man, who I think is I think he's pretty likely that we could grab him because they got some salary cap problems up there, man. But Corey Littleton is next level, right?
Absolutely. He ain't gonna stay. He ain't gonna stay there.
He can also do it all.
Money for him.
You know, his numbers are comparable to Mr. Schobert there. 134 tackles. He's got 4 sacks. 5 hits on the quarterback, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions. Only difference between him and Mr. Schobert there is this dude is making over $3 million a year. I don't know what his market value is going to be, but I guarantee it's going to be more than that. And you know, we'll see what happens. Just one thing I will throw in there: I did hear that Sean Lee is a possibility because of the Rod Marinelli connection from Dallas. Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I read a little bit about it. The only thing that scares me is I think he's injured about every year.
Stays hurt.
You know,
stays hurt.
Yeah, he stays hurt. When he plays, he's a baller. But can we keep the guy healthy?
So some outside linebackers, and these are coverage guys that I like. I like a kid from Atlanta named Vondre Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a coverage guy. You could see him doing well in this Paul Gunther defensive scheme. Nick Vigil from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie Collins from New England. I think Jamie Collins from New England would be amazing, and because he's going to come with that what we're trying to create, in the Raiders organization, where we got guys that are from that winning background. They're going to do what they got to do to win. They know how to get along as a team and do your job. All that stuff that we're trying to, the Patriot way thing that we've been talking about for 3 years now.
Yes,
I would love to see Jamie Collins come to us.
Yeah.
What about the draft?
Sorry to cut you off. You know what's funny to me is I saw a bunch of stuff the other day on social media that Chicago is drafting or is shopping a certain linebacker that we're familiar with.
So I saw it too, and my initial reaction to that was, you know what? No, he didn't want to be here. Screw this guy, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
But the more it's marinated on me, and the more that I was preparing for this episode and looking at the Paul Gunther defensive scheme where he has these 5 down linemen at times, man, I did have a thought at one point seeing our boy Khalil Mack with his knuckles getting white, right? Leaning down in that 3-point stance, with Jonathan Abram waiting back just to tee off on some right?
Yep.
Would that not be a beautiful thing? Not that it's going to happen. I mean, crazier things have happened. We traded Khalil Mack, for God's sake.
Crazier things have happened. I think, just like what a lot of people said with us, the price was high. Price is really high, and I don't think Mayock's willing to give that for what we got out of the deal. But, I'd welcome him back.
It's a lot of money, man.
It's a lot of money.
It's a whole lot of money. No? You're not ready for that?
Oh, I guess I wasn't ready for it. Sorry.
You don't want that. That's that AB song, dude.
All right. Don't get me started on that.
Did you see the guy, the YouTuber? He did a clap back video on AB.
No. Yeah.
It was great,
good?
man. It was so great, man. Yeah.
Good.
It would have been great even if it was bad though.
Well, I need to put out my song that I did to him.
Yeah.
Murf's telling me it's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yes. Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's like a YouTuber, and he came back at him pretty hard, man.
Team Jackass of the Year or something like that.
Yeah. Well, today on social media there was a lot of talk about he's coming back, man. He wants to play with Brady, and they're both going to be wearing silver and black next year. I got sick to my stomach just because because it's clickbait, dude. And the thing is Raider Nation falls for clickbait, dude, more than any other fan base. I'm going to tell you right now, it's impossible for another fan base to fall for clickbait as much as we do.
Yeah, you know what? And Murf and I listened to that whether it's a podcast clip or whatever that was that everyone was freaking out about. There ain't no way. He mentioned something about talking to John Gruden, but the most part of that, or the biggest part of that little clip, was he was talking about Belichick, and he wasn't talking about, oh, I missed the game, I love the game, I took the game for granted, I want back in, whatever. He just said, oh man, I want that $9 million. Like, dude, get the F out of here, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna need it for lawyer fees, dude.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, of course he needs $9 million. He's got to pay. He got to pay for his production. For all his rap videos. They got to do that. Yeah, they got to do that auto tune for his voice, and then he's got to get and he better call Saul.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, man. We got to draft a linebacker, brother. And here's what I'll tell you. If we're not able to snag up Simmons, which I doubt we will, I would love to see. Man, would you not love to see that kid in coverage, man?
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, and he's a Clemson guy. He'd be with half of his freaking old teammates right here in freaking Vegas.
Oh, man, it would be so nice to see it. Like, he's the guy in the draft, other than Tua, because I'm head over heels for Tua, but that kid, man, he's my Josh Allen this year, man. I fell in love with this dude. Yeah,
he's a stud, dude. He's a stud, man. He'd be a difference maker right off the bat.
But I think in reality, if we're going to get somebody that plays some decent coverage out the gate, right out the package, in the first round, I think Patrick Queen would be the guy. And I think that because he does have film in coverage, and Kenneth Murray might end up being the second coming of freaking Dick Butkus, but I just hadn't seen him excel in pass coverage, man.
Yes.
Now there's some guys that get snagged up in the later rounds as well, though. So I'm a big fan of this kid from Oregon named Troy Dye, with a 3rd or 4th round pick. He's also a coverage linebacker, man. He's an inside linebacker. And then the outside linebacker that I'm talking about is a kid from back home, right? This kid goes to went to Appalachian State. His name's Akeem Davis Gaither, and he's also an absolute beast. He's like a poor man, just because he hasn't played against top tier talent.
Sure,
dude, he's like a poor man Simmons, bro.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm not familiar with him, I'll be honest with you.
Check out Akeem Davis Gaither, and we could pick that kid up in the late rounds, man. We might even be able to get him 5th or 6th round or something like that. He will get drafted in April.
Yeah.
Okay. He could come in, from just seeing the film, man. This kid could come in and play. He could start at Sam immediately on any team.
Perfect.
Yeah, check him out. What are you thinking about in the draft, man?
You know what? I kind of went sleeper again, and not one that a lot of people are talking about. But I like the kid out of Michigan. I like Josh Uche.
Yep.
You know what? We have a lot of 3rd round picks, and whether we trade down for that, because I don't think he's not going to go high. He's kind of a smaller guy. I think he's 6'2", 250. So he's not the biggest guy.
Well, that's not too small. I mean, remember Zach Thomas for the Dolphins?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I'm with you, man. But he's definitely very effective on the edge. And he's former teammates with Mo Hurst. So be a good connection there. I think last year he had 8.5 sacks. The previous year he had 7 and only 18 tackles. So half of his tackles were sacks. So I mean, the guy's effective. And he's from the school that Q roots for.
Yeah, Q roots for that team. So does Charles Woodson. So.
Yeah, he does.
And Tom Brady.
Yes. Who?
Yeah, I had to say it.
Who?
Huh. Who? This is riveting radio. Look at this.
Yeah.
Well, we talked a little bit about linebackers now, but we still got a lot of beer left. So I think probably what we need to do is just talk some shit, Swaggy.
Okay, I'm all in.
I got a feeling that most people that watch this show, this little pod show, most of them don't give two rats' asses about what I'm talking about. They just like to see me drink beer, make almost animalistic sexual noises when I'm drinking it, and they also like it. Yeah, and then they also like for me to tell stories.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel the same way about Raiders Fan Radio. I think most people tune in to see Uncle Mosh's belly. And, you know, and I'm kind of just an afterthought.
It's pretty decent. I mean, you got to say, man, let's rank some bellies, okay? Let's go top 3 bellies of all time. Number one's got to be Santa Claus.
Yeah, for sure. Number 2 for me would be from the Austin Powers movie. We're going to go Fat Bastard.
Ooh, God, man, I wasn't even thinking about that, dude.
Good.
You're
Good
right.
one.
Yeah, get in my belly.
Yeah, I'm bigger than you. I'm higher in the food chain.
Yes.
I love my baby back. I love
baby back. Yeah.
Ribs.
Thanks, producer Murf. I like this.
Yeah, right.
I like having producer Murf in the background, dude.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it. And he keeps holding signs up at me.
Yeah, he's holding signs up?
Yeah.
What kind of signs?
He's giving me his 2 cents of what I should say.
So
he's like feeding me lines and shit.
Is it signs? Is it signs like that the college kids on College Game Day hold up whenever they're talking to Lee Corso and those guys, or is it signs like?
Yeah. It's like Jim Rome, Aaron Andrews in a bikini, and a picture of a banana.
Yes.
Perfect.
That is Paul Gunther's defensive scheme in a nutshell.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He holds up a giant picture of Farrah Fawcett, and that means double A gap blitz into coverage.
We need to just tell him a picture of Uncle Mosh's belly.
Can we get Uncle Mosh's belly blown up, put on a sign, and we use it for a
every
play
day
call?
He stops at the drive-through. He stops at the drive-through. He works on. He's building that up every day.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to Will Compton about this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, listen, man, you get to training camp, man. You got to talk to old Gunther, man.
Yeah.
Do I got a plan for you, man? You just call. You call. Spider 2Y banana on that offensive side of the ball. Listen, you just call Mosh belly donut overhand pitch.
Yeah, not fart. Right. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. So, man, what are we gonna do about the quarterback?
Oh man. So I did
a linebacker show, so naturally we're gonna talk about quarterbacks.
Well, why wouldn't we? It's Raider Nation. Everybody's got an idea. What we're gonna do?
Where's the number 3 ranked belly?
The number 3. Oh,
I think it's Mosh.
He adorns the western annex of Murf's Pancake.
Oh, okay.
I gotta say it's Mosh, dude.
Yeah, man.
And I will say that I'm happy to have contributed to the number 3 belly. I did.
Oh my God!
I put a good solid 13 tacos in that thing once.
Oh, dude, yeah. He was hovering.
Yeah,
he was hovering.
He didn't go far from the grill, dude. Yeah, he was always there for a helping hand.
Well, yeah. Well, because you not only did you cook lunch tacos, but you cooked breakfast tacos too.
Yeah, breakfast tacos, lunch tacos. Me and Larry, man, my boy Larry, cooking it up, man. Uncle Mosh had to have some, dude. I was hungover as hell that day too.
You're a Murf over here. Goodbye.
Hey, when's the fannies?
I don't know. Summertime?
Peak of the off season.
Peak of the off season, I guess, is what I'm being told.
Wait till the White Rabbit peaks.
Yeah. Yeah, which normally the fannies is like our worst show of the year.
I love the fannies, man. I love the fannies that time. Yeah. What was the fanny? When was the time that who farted? for a really long time.
Was it
It
you?
was Murf, right? Yeah, it was like it was it was that fart like in Step Brothers when they're interviewing for a job at the sports.
Not gonna lie, I did fart. He goes, I can taste it.
Yeah, is that
on my
ketchup?
tongue. Is that ketchup and onion?
Yeah. Yep.
I thought you guys were funny. You came in here with tuxedos on, and now it's just kind of creepy.
Now you're just creepy, man. You're weird. You know. I get the whole tuxedo thing. You know?
Yeah. God, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
man,
yeah,
what-
no, we get good reviews every week. We get a bunch of views, and then I think the Fannies came around, and I think we had 18 people watch it.
It's
And
because
3
it's
of those.
that, yeah, it's that down part of the off season where nobody's
so.
around. Yeah, nobody wants. You know, everybody's watching hockey.
I guess
baseball. Yeah. So I notice you're a Predators fan there, Swaggy.
Yeah, about the biggest you can find.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
I know
I
when-
am.
When they made the cup that year, they had a lot of fans rolling around out there. I remember that.
We did, yeah. We had all kinds of bandwagon fans join us, and that was cool. But yeah, the Preds became a team the same year that I moved to Middle Tennessee.
That's
So,
yeah, that's great. And I saw that you also saw that you actually got to ride on the Zamboni, dude.
I did. Thanks to my buddy Murf, who worked at a company that has allowed us to have that opportunity. Yeah, we wait, you blurry there?
Yeah, blurred me out somehow. I don't know.
Huh?
See
Yeah,
me?
you're still a little blurry.
Yeah, I'm a little blurry, but that's better for the viewers because I'm one ugly dude. Yeah.
What?
Hey, Mojo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let's kick it over to my producer.
Yeah,
Murf.
hey, producer, figure this out, man.
All right, here we go. Listen to this.
Is this the fart? Yeah.
Was that real?
Yeah, it was real.
Oh wait, that was fresh. That was a
No.
live fart.
Yeah, that was a live fart.
Murf, man.
That's Sonny laughing.
You smelled that on the mic.
Yeah, I could smell it through the camera. I could smell it through Skype. It's like a scratch and sniff Skype.
Oh, God.
It smells like meatloaf.
Like, yeah.
Like a reheated microwaved meatloaf sandwich with a little bit of mustard on top of it.
Oh, God. That ran down his leg.
Yeah, you should buy some new socks. Raiders Fan Radio, Murph's Fan Cave,
Yes, sir.
@_swag Jeff. Right?
Yeah.
@_
sir. Yeah.
swag Jeff on Twitter. Check him out. Make sure you check out the Fan Cave and Raiders Fan Radio. If by some chance you're watching my show and you've never listened to Raiders Fan Radio, let me tell you something. You're wrong. You're in a wrong situation. You're in a bad situation. You want some actual quality content with some good dudes? Check out Raiders Fan Radio. If you just want degenerate nonsense, stick with me. Okay?
Hey, we're all family here, man. You fall under the Murph Fan Cave umbrella. You're one of us.
And I'm full of degenerate nonsense.
Well, yeah. So are these other 3 knuckleheads that we have.
Agree.
Yeah. And hey, keep listening to this Mojo Pod Show, man. This is fun stuff. If you like beer, you like Raiders. I mean, who doesn't? Come on.
Beer
And
and
if you
Raiders
don't
go
like
hand in hand.
And if you don't like those, then you're wrong.
Fix yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Correct yourself. Yeah, so check this out. Me and Swaggy drank a few beers tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna shoot the voicemail segment tomorrow. I'll probably even be wearing different clothes.
All right.
What do you think about
Costume
that?
change.
Gonna do a costume change like I'm on Broadway.
Why not?
Why not, dude? I can do whatever I want.
It's your damn show.
It's my show, dude. It's just YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not, dude?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah. I want to see how awkward we could make it right there. Yeah.
Make it awkward.
Y'all are killing me. I'm like shaking in my chair, wanting to jump in.
Yeah, like say something, right? Yeah, I was doing it on purpose, dude, just to make it weird.
Well, yeah.
I love it. I love y'all. It's too funny.
Oh
yeah, this is good stuff, man. Swaggy J and Mojo, man. This is power. This is like a power couple when it comes to Raiders talk right here.
Yeah.
See what we got going on?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, dude.
Yeah. What would be our celebrity couple name? Swag Joe?
Moag.
Moag. Moog.
Moag.
Mogi.
Mogi J.
Mogi J.
Mogi J.O. Oh, my God.
This is ridiculous. It's going to take me 3 hours to edit this nonsense.
What's up, y'all? This is the Condor, Max Crosby. You're listening to Mojo's Pod Show. Just win, baby. Shout out to you, man.
Again, of course, Professor Murf there in the background. So, yeah, that was one for the ages. But, hey, now it's time to get to these voicemails. So we got quite a few this week. First off, let's kick it with the 909. What we got?
Mojo, this is Fabricator Gil calling from the IE. First time. Enjoy your show, though.
Fabricator Gil, what's up, dude? Hey, I appreciate the call, man. IE representing on this show, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, let's see what you got to say, bruh.
Hopefully it's not the last. Want to be a triple OG, hopefully before the draft.
Yeah.
We'll get together up there. I messaged you before. You guys are like family. You guys, RFR, been listening to Murf since about episode 20, and really enjoy it. Just keep up the good work. Most important thing, thank you for your service. So, Sunday, I took off to work because I didn't have nothing to do. There was like a game on or something, but I really didn't pay attention to it. I was going to Utah, taking my tools, got a fabricated little job up in Salt Lake. So I passed by the stadium, and right at game time, I'm at the stadium. So I pulled off because now I'm starting to do that Twitch and stuff, but I'm old school. 1960, baby. Same as the Raiders. It was a good year, bro. So I pulled off, and I went to an event where Violator, Gorilla Rilla. So turned out to be pretty good. Got there second quarter.
Hey, I'm going to stop you for a second, Fabricator Gil. Yeah, dude, I saw that on the social media. Yeah, that was at Stage Door Casino, and that's the place that hosted all the super fans, a bunch of them, man. They did Super Bowl up there. It looked like a really good time, and that's also the place. They hit me up on Twitter back and forth a little bit. I heard about them through Cody, actually, and I've been talking to them a good bit, and I'm pretty sure that's where most of us are going to post up for a lot of this draft stuff. So, yeah, that's Stage Door Casino right off the strip. Onward.
Met with the boys. Violator, just like he was on that show with you guys. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's loyal. He's positive. But I went there for those guys because they're a big part of the nation.
Yep.
I only stayed until J-Lo and Shakira shook it, and then I hit the road because there was nothing else there for me to see. I don't want to see that game.
Word.
I had places to go. So, again, you guys are family. It's been great. I was up at Humperdinck's, and I met a Q-Dog. Big shout-out to the Defenders of Silver and Black. So, hope to see a whole bunch of you other guys. I got my tickets. in Vegas. We actually were one of the first ones. So got some bomb seats, bro.
Yeah.
Section 132,
Woo.
24 and 25. So looking forward to seeing you guys. I missed meeting you guys at the Detroit game, but we'll catch up. Take care. Fabricator Gill out.
Yeah, man, that's some bomb seats, bro. That's good, man. 130 something you said. That's great, man. Gil called back. Let's see what he's got to say. Can't wait to meet you, bro. We're gonna be chilling at the draft for sure, man. And I guarantee you, we're gonna pull some tailgating in Vegas, bro. Onward.
Mojo, Fabricator Gill again. Forgot to mention, I'm old school. You were talking about Bo. I happened to be at that game when he got hurt. It was bad, man. A little bit depressed at the end. There happened to be a Bengal fan walking, or actually he was all decked out in his Bengal suit, top and bottom, running for his life.
Huh.
Lucky for him, there was some tubs chasing him. That was the only prayer he had to get away. But, yeah, it was not good. So, yeah, I feel you on the Bo. But because I'm old school, I wasn't 100% like you. There's no question he's a bomb athlete. But I was a follower of Marcus Allen from SC, and I just didn't like how it was going. I think Davis did him dirty, and I wasn't too happy without Davis with Gruden, but I am definitely happy with Mark Davis. That boy is kicking ass. That's all I got to say. Thanks again. Keep up the good work. Thanks for your service. Appreciate it. Late.
Yeah, thanks for calling, Gil. Hey, pleasure served, pays extra. I feel you, man. That dude was about to get that ass whooped. I like it. Yeah, dude, I don't talk a lot of crap about our godfather, Al Davis, man, but I do understand, you know, if you've ever read his book, you know, he was a difficult guy, you know, very sordid. And there at the end of his life, you know, he made a lot of questionable decisions with our team, with his team. But you got to take the good with the bad, and the good certainly outweighs the bad when it comes to Al. And yeah, I agree, dude. Mark Davis, you know, a lot of Oakland fans can't stand him, and I understand that. And I would never, you know, question anybody's fandom. I would never question anybody's loyalty or their decision on how they feel about Mark Davis, because I don't live in the Bay Area. That ain't my fight, bro. You know what I mean? And where I'm sitting down here in San Diego and being a season ticket guy in Vegas, I love me some Mark Davis. I just wish he'd get a decent haircut, man. Let's go to the next caller, man. I got one from the 719. Let's see who we got.
Yo, Mojo, this is Hardcore Raider.
Hardcore, what up?
First self-proclaimed double OG. If you don't know what that is, man, that's like original OG, but times two. So I'm a double OG right now. But, hey, brother, man, I just want to say, dude, shout out to you. And, Johnny, man, you guys did that Bo Jackson, episode. And Bo was my favorite player, dude, from a kid. I love Bo Jackson, man. I did a little thing, with a Bo Jackson picture in the back on my YouTube channel. And, just wanted to do that shout out to you, man. But, you know, so one thing I wanted to say about Bo Jackson, a lot of people forget that before Bo Jackson and the Nike campaign for the the cross trainer shoes, a lot of people forget that shoes were either like basketball shoes or they were like running shoes or like a hiking boot. Bo Jackson in that ad campaign for those shoes was really, in my opinion, what advanced shoes, most shoes that we wear today, and the bottoms and how they're kind of almost between a sneaker and like a cross-country shoe is because of Bo Jackson. A lot of people don't understand the importance of what Bo Jackson did to most of the shoes that we wear today. So, you know, I just thought that was really cool. You guys kind of talked about it, but, you know, I just thought that was dope, man, because like everybody should thank Bo Jackson for the shoes you're wearing right now, you know, but, other than that, dude, we're going to get in the off season. Be working on some stuff. I'll be getting a hold of you, brother, and we'll figure some stuff out. And like I've been telling Raider Nation, man, with this quarterback position, we'll see what happens, but don't get macked. Do not get macked. All right. Hardcore Raider out. Much love.
Much love, Hardcore Raider. Hey, if you guys aren't checking out Hardcore Raider's channel and his stuff, he slowed down a little bit for the off season. He's got a lot of stuff going on with work and home and all that. But, man, he's got some quality content. Make sure you go over there and check him out on YouTube. Thanks for calling, brother. I think that's your second call. If I'm wrong, square me up, man, and I'll make sure you get your triple OG'd, bro. Yeah, man, I'll be talking to you. We're going to do some collaboration stuff like always, man. 619, man. We got a 619 number. Let's see. This is home here. It's from San Diego. Who we got?
Border Jumper Raider.
What up, dog?
J. Patrick Sullivan Jr., also known as Pat Sullivan, the 6'2" Mexican.
Woo!
So here we go. I want to thank you for your service, Mojo. I really appreciate it. I know America appreciates it. I served. I was stationed at Schofield Barracks. You can take it from there. We weren't on the same branch, but don't hold it against me.
Nah, we good, bro.
Bo Jackson. There will never, ever be a physical specimen like Bo Jackson ever. 1987 in the fall, actually on Christmas Eve, I boarded a jump of 86. I jumped on a plane to go move to New England, north of Boston, about 30 minutes. When I heard the Raiders that fall of 87, they were going to be in Foxborough, I said, gotta go.
Yep.
And it was neat, sitting in the end zone, and all I saw was his head bobbing and weaving, and boom, and it comes to the low, and who is it? Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
so that's my memory. Love it. Just enjoyed watching him play. What a specimen. Derek Carr. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is going into his 7th season.
You're right.
What I see is somebody that doesn't know how to finish things. Stats is all good. Remember when Tom Brady and Peyton Manning were going at it, and everybody said what great stats that Peyton Manning had, but yet Tom Brady got it done. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone that's going to get it done, and I guess this is going to be Derek Carr's last chance. Now, I wouldn't put it past Mike Mayock and John Gruden, because these guys are good poker players, and they got a hand, and they're going to do something, but they're not going to let not even Derek Carr know what's going on. All right, and last but not least, with my first of that third-round pick, that first pick, will be actually our 3rd pick overall, Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma University. And then maybe in free agency, you pick up a backup to Carr, and then Jalen Hurts will be the 3rd guy. And we can just sit here and let him just absorb the playbook. And, I forgot. It's a good thing that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. So when the Raiders beat the Super Bowl next year, what is Raider Nation going to say? We beat the Super Bowl champ. And, bro, I'm down in Tijuana, and I'm drinking IPAs up the yin-yang. Loving it. It's not so much the price, but, bro, they are putting out a great package. Overall, I'm a happy dude. Life is good. Pleasure to meet.
All right, so Google Voice got him, man. 3 minutes is the max on the phone call. Border Jumper called back. Before I play it, I will tell you, first off, Border Jumper Raider, man, thanks for your service, bro. Anybody that served our nation wore the cloth of our country, man, mad respect. Also, listen, dude, I'm trying to get down there. Listen, my old lady knows what goes down at TJ, bro. I can't go down there without her. And then, nowadays it's tough for military to get down there. I have to get approval. A lot of pain in the butt to get everything worked out for me to get down there. But trust me, when I come south of the border and I hit TJ, man, you're going to be the first dude that knows I'm en route. All right, we're going to kick it. I want some of those good, cheap, good IPAs down there, man. And also, you got me hyped, dude. We got to meet up. We got to meet up before I head down there, man. Bring me some of those good beers, man. I want to get them on the map. I'd love to taste some of those beers that they're making down there, man, and give them a little bit of, the tiny little bit of exposure that I can give a brewery. So So you called back. Let's see what you got to say, my man.
Border Jumper Raider again. Just wanted to close it out. Hey, enjoy your pod show. And I've been a fan. My mom, single mother, since I was a year and a half. This is a great woman. She took me and she sat me down. It was the fall of 1970, and we sat down. We watched my first Raiders game, and there was no looking back ever since then. And my mom was so cool. She took me to great sporting events. I even got to see Roberto Clemente from the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, take care. Have a great week.
Yeah, man, I hope you have a great week too, bro. And I appreciate the call, man. You need one more phone call. We get that triple OG status, man. All right, we got the next one from the 971. Where's the 971 at? We about to find out.
Yo, Mojo. It is Raider J77.
Oh, what up, dog?
Representing big number 77, Lyle Alzado.
Yeah.
Hey, man, just giving you a call to chime in on the linebacker situation coming up for the next season. And, man, I really think and I really hope that the Raiders draft Patrick Queen out of LSU. I think he has all the tangibles and intangibles required to be great. I think we have to have a really, really good coverage linebacker.
Boom.
To be able to compete with the likes of Kansas City. It's a must. We need a middle linebacker that can
I just
cover.
spilled this beer on me.
In addition to that, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be 100% against bringing in a free agent linebacker, but I think that we could bring back Burfict on a real cheap deal, plus draft a really, really good rookie like Patrick Queen. And that would save us a lot in cap space as opposed to paying a whole bunch of money to bring in a free agent linebacker. Hopefully Burfict could keep his nose clean. Maybe he learned to dial it back a little bit after the last fiasco. But I think he would be great in the fact that he can really coach up the rookie that they bring in that's going to be taking over the mantle. So, because obviously he's familiar with the system. Anyhow, again, love the pod show, man. I'm looking forward to the future. It's going to be crazy, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on Twitter right now concerning Antonio Brown and Tom Brady, and it's a fiasco, man. I don't even know what's going on. It's going to be a crazy season.
Typical Raiders off season.
The big homie from One Nation Fanware, I hit him up on Twitter, and they came out with some big and tall gear for us big and tall guys. So I thought that was really awesome, and I'm getting ready to cop some One Nation Fanware swag as soon as possible. Even got some new Sin City stuff that I saw on there. So he hit me up on Twitter, man, and that's mad love, bro. Yep. I really appreciate that. It's hard to find big and tall Raiders gear. So anyhow, man, peace. One Nation Fanware. Just win, baby.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, man, thanks for calling, brother. Representing that number 77, Mr. Lyle Alzado, Darth Raider. You got one more call. You're going to be a triple OG. So, yeah, man, I agree with the Patrick Queen thing, man. If we take a guy in the first round, I said earlier in the show, I don't think Simmons is going to be around at 12 or 19, but I think Queen could be there, and he is a coverage linebacker. I think he's a good fit. We'll see. I'm not a X's and O's, guru or anything. I know a little bit about a little bit, not a lot about a lot, right? But I will tell you that I would like to see Patrick Queen if it is a linebacker that we take with the 12 or 19. But there's a lot of options deeper in the draft that we could also be looking towards. Excuse me, this beer got me burping, bro. And, yeah, man, right in the middle of that, somebody called. Maybe they'll call back and we'll have our first ever live phone call. Whoever it was, man, sorry. I had to hang up, man, so that we could hear Jay's call. Yeah, man, and shout out to Johnny, man, just win Johnny at OneNationFanwear.com, man. That's where I copped this sweet hat. He hooks me up with all this gear, man. He's got some of the best stuff on the streets, man. And yeah, you're right. If you hit him up on Twitter or something like that, he's going to hit you back, dog. He's a personable guy. He's got a great business going on. He's got those Snake Stabler shirts, man. Make sure you guys check out those Snake Stabler shirts, man, because if you buy one of those, all the proceeds go to the XOXO Foundation. And right now, what they're focused on is donating all the proceeds to head injury and football, like research. So that's a good thing. Jay, man, I appreciate you calling. So unless this dude calls back, whoever called, man, that's it for tonight, man. That's it for this week. I want to say thank you to Swag Jeff, for being my guest on the show this week and bringing it. I want to thank Murf for being in the background, man. We had a good time doing that, dude. We cut up and made some jokes and laughed a lot. There was even some farts on there, you know. But look, make sure you guys call. Make sure you're calling 619-736-5813, leaving me a voicemail. I usually shoot this on Wednesday or Thursday night. Make sure you get them in before then to make it on the show that week. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to subscribe, share, get this word out to everybody that you know, man, that's a Raiders fan, that ain't a Raiders fan, whatever you got to do, man. Let's get these 1,000 subscribers so that I can get this contest over and done with, man. That's an autographed Derek Carr helmet. That's an autographed Jonathan Abram jersey, man. Somebody wants that. So help me out. You guys share this stuff, man. I appreciate everybody who has helped me out and shared and subscribed and all that stuff on social media. You guys are awesome. I appreciate my fans, man, the people that watch the show, subscribers, followers, all that stuff, man. You guys are the best. And shout out goes to East County Raider Nation. Shout out goes to Main Tap Tavern over on Main Street in El Cajon. They got Blind Pig on tap now from Russian River. The other day I was in there, and they even had some Pliny the Elder on tap, man. You can't beat that, and that's right here in East County, San Diego, man. You guys check it out. Last but not least, shout out goes to Murf's Fan Cave. Thanks for everything you do for us, Murf. Shout out to all the made men. Shout out to my family, everybody that's supporting me through this. And, hey, man, just win, baby. Mojo out.